to ensure that we take a holistic approach to the way forward to make our society truly inclusive. And I have to say, I've seen such wonderful developments in India. You know, the right to Free and Compulsory Education Act, the Person with Disabilities Act, they are significant moves forward. But I would emphasize that legislation is the beginning, not the end. Legislation is what gives us all the framework to move forward. And that's really important. And inclusion is being challenged all across the world at the moment. You know, we are living in very dangerous times. I mean, we're very conscious of this at the moment here in Europe.
Yeah.
As you can imagine, the tensions here in Europe at the moment around the poor people of Ukraine who are suffering so badly by a man who is anything but inclusive. You know, the terrible damage being meted out to that country and the suffering of the people there is something I'm sure you are all aware of. And it's very easy for us in these situations to become non-inclusive. What I think is happening in Ukraine is not being done for the Russian people. The Russian people are innocent in an awful lot of this. They're no different from you and I. But we have again seen that is the poorest people in our society. And you can see at the moment online that people with disabilities in Ukraine are suffering more than most, unable to get medication, unable to get support. And because of their difficulties with mobility, for many of them, trying to flee the country is just not an option. Now, that sounds like it might be a long way away from the work that you're doing there, but believe me, it's not. The work that you do there changes attitudes. When I think back to some of the attitudes there were to children with disabilities in my own country when I was growing up, fortunately, we've moved an awful long way, but we still have a journey to go on. The job isn't finished. And I would say to every student who's graduated from this excellent